Hello, everybody. Proxy Table Gaming, Lucky Sixes, and Hyper G here once again, aren't we? We are.
Certainly, sir.
Yes, yes. Here we are again. Like I said, if you weren't listening. So, Bloodbath continues into its third round of
It
three
does.
in its
It
one-day
does.
format. So this is
Yes,
where
and
all the action really gets heated as
absolutely. We're
the
all
league table
after
shapes up.
big wins in this last one. Hopefully we can get some. And I'm going to get some Orcs and Goblins player that I've never played, John, from the
Okay,
Reading lot and Ben's
okay,
group. So it was
good.
really cool. I've met him at a few tournaments and stuff, but never played him. So it was lovely to see, and we had a great time. Really fun battle. So I'm excited to bring this one
That's what the orcs
to.
are. They're just
They are.
loving, happy chaps.
They are. But there was moments in this I thought I was going to get steamrolled,
Oh,
steamrolled.
okay.
But I'll save it for the rest of the battle. But yeah, this was a nice fun one.
Sweet. I thought for a minute you were just going to tell us the result and leave it there.
No, yeah, that's it.
See
Yeah.
you later.
No, the result is to come. This is my what is it? Army list. Yeah.
That one. That thing.
Check it out if you want. But it's the
I've only just
same.
noticed you
It's
got
been.
Curse of Lycanthropy on your soothsayer. What?
Yes. So this is a Curse of Lycanthropy
I'm
gives
sure you
you.
haven't mentioned that before.
No, I haven't. It's a 4-up regen. It gets 4 attacks at strength 5 for 1 time, basically. So my thought is he goes in with the Wild Horns when they're in attack, which won't. I don't want them to be in combat a lot, right?
No,
But when they
no.
are, pop the
Yeah.
banner, pop the Curse of Lycanthropy. Great, happy days. I have
Okay.
dominance as well, gives him a few extra points, and some mounts and beasts. I have distracting
Okay.
2 against him. Well, he has distracting 2 against him. Krugar, the Centaur Chieftain, doing well so far. Getting some points. He got some Dread Knights in the last one, and did all right in the first game as well. So, seeing what he can do here. My Wadhorn herd, as I've said, 3 Reading Chariots, 2 lots of Minos, 6 Minos with Blackwing Totem, Gargoyles, Gortak, Glorious George, and the
He's
Beast
glorious now, is
Giant. Well, I think he's done all right. He's done all right so far. So, and he's certainly scaring my opponents, which is what all Georges do. Beast Giant with Uproot Tree because I like that build. Orcs and Goblins. This was
he? Oh, baby.
it was the traditional Orcs and Goblins, which was
Okay.
nice to see. We had a Goblin Witch Master on Thaumaturgy, which, if you haven't come across that before, it is surprisingly lethal as a
Yeah. There's a lot of damage in there.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of damage.
That was quite fun to play. Orc
Yeah.
Warlord, Battleline Hero, Tazrex Guard, Vorpal Binding and Talisman Shielding, an Achille guy in a unit of veteran orcs in core. The BSB also goes along with them, Wild Warding, so it gets a 2-up. And Giant Slayers for any big dudes that want to come in against them. 49 Goblin Rabble, Poison Spear and Shield, and Standard Bearer, so the poison thing is the big part of them, as well as lots of bodies. A Giant, 2 lots of 3 Cave Trolls, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah,
a Git Launcher, and 2 Wrecking Teams, which
cool.
initially I'm like, that's quite tough for me to deal with. Not too much in the way of shooting, but I do have Kruger, so maybe that'll help. And Swarm of Insects, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
It was there wasn't much time between game 2 and game 3, so it was hold the center frontline clash, fairly easy, fairly basic for the last game, and we were just there. As we said, 3,000 points. You get points by killing the opponent. Doesn't matter if you die, and an extra point if you get the extra 500 points if you get the secondary,
Center.
which in this case was hold the center. Yeah. Here's my lovely army. People want to have a look, so this is what it looks like on a white table.
Yeah, now I've noticed the twig that the Gore-Tex carrying. I am a little bit disappointed that the Giant's not carrying an uprooted tree. I'm just going to say.
Yeah, I need to tree it up, don't I? Yeah, because
I mean, we kind of share that Giant across all our armies. So in some ways, it would pose problems to me. But in other ways, come on, man. Put some effort in.
Sure. That'll be the next time I take him to the thing. I'll do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you deployed with the Vanguard on the left-hand side, of course, which is nice. I like
yes,
that. Just filling time as you choke yourself to death. You know, no
I
one
know.
noticed. It's
Yeah,
all good.
no one. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was smooth.
Yeah.
So these are vanguarded and scouted over there because obviously you can't be within 6 inches of the edge. So I had
Yeah.
after Vanguard we had Krugar, then Gargoyles, then the Beast Giant, and then the Gortak. And
Yeah.
I was the defender, so that the Gortak was the
Mhm.
vanguarded chap
You
there.
tried to put it on the chariots again, didn't you? And the god was like, "No, my turn."
Yeah. My thought here is he dropped for first, which means he
Oh,
got the moral
cheeky.
victory anyway. But
Yeah.
my thoughts are it's the Giant and the Gortak, even though he's got poison. I kind of love that unit of goblins because they'll just tear the infantry apart with like Maximus Stomp on the Giant and all the attacks and stuff on the Gortak. It's just whether or not I can weather the poison. So if I have them along with maybe the chariots as well to minimise the actual attacks getting at them, I don't think that's too bad of a matchup. Whereas the other three just need to take on the big unit of orcs. And the giant when it comes and stuff like that. So yeah, I got my wild horn and 2 minotaurs technically on my flank, but is my center. Over him, he's got the trolls behind a wrecking team, the goblins, gear launcher, wrecking team, orcs, trolls, and then behind him a beast giant. BSB in general, orc general in the orcs, and the witch doctor, I think it's called, is in the goblins.
Makes sense. Yeah, nice.
Is his movement first, and that wrecking team comes like 15 inches or something crazy up right at me. Then the other one not so much, but the other guys move ever so slightly. The trolls kind of just holding the flanks, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, I like that move. They're good anchor units. You know, they won't go down easily. So
he gets a Wrath of God. I think I let this off because he got so much. I'm very scared of the Strength 9 missiles and stuff like that can actually wound my Gortak on a 2. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I thought toughness, resistance was his thing, but yeah. So I let that Wrath of God go off, hoping that it just never comes down. His Git launcher goes and does like 6 wounds to my wild one. And I'm like, oh god, I need to do something about him very, very quickly.
Yeah.
These gargoyles do the honourable thing and die through a wrecking team, as is. It doesn't mean I'm down 100 points, but in this game it doesn't really matter about losing stuff.
No.
So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah. True.
And this is my movement phase. Again, we are, just so you know, everyone can see, we're only covering half of the trolls. There's nothing really in that top right. But Krugar manages to
John
find
does have a very big dice there. That's quite cool.
I know.
So
yeah,
they can't see that. They can't see that. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. That's it. Krugar finds a nice gap, hoping to shoot at the Git launcher and maybe the wrecking team as well.
He wasn't thinking of chipping away at the goblins in 50 turns worth of shooting.
I know, yeah, absolutely. The giant, the Gortak, and the chariots all kind of move up so that they can all get a decent charge on the goblins, but also staying a little bit, giving the wrecking team a bit of respect at the same time.
Just a little bit.
And the Minotaurs move up, but the Wild Horns stay back at it because they don't want to be anywhere near all that stuff.
Yeah. That's fair.
I shoot at the wrecking team. I hit, but I only do 1 wound with my wound D3. So that is it's
might as well have not done a wound at all. Yeah.
It moves up and is 2 inches away from me, thankfully. But right in my grill. So that's going to be. Let's see what I'll do about that. His Git launcher. He doesn't really move too far forward, apart from the trolls who get out of my line of sight on the left side. And his Git launcher goes and does another. It's not quite all of those wounds because I trade them out, but it does like another 5 wounds to me, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy is absolutely rinsing me.
Yeah, no, it's a problem.
Also in Magic, he gets another Wrath of God, and I'm just like, oh no. Oh my goodness.
So there's 2 tokens out there now.
So many comets that could come down.
Yeah.
Into my turn, and I stop waiting, and my Minotaurs on the right go up to face his trolls, out of line of sight of the Orcs, and my two beasties go against his goblins.
Goblins.
Not caring if they charge me. The chariots move this way just to be out of line of sight. Well, just give me some distance between the wrecking team and the Wrath of Gods. Because they won't really hold up to all of those. And I try and back off a little bit with my wild horns as well.
Yeah, interesting formation for the goblins. I mean, I know they've got spears, but you don't see a unit ranked up like that very often these days. So, yeah.
Krugar shoots. He's gone around the back now and shoots at the Git launcher. Does 2 wounds, which is great.
Yeah. Some really nice models John's using for his army, by the way.
They're
classic
really nice.
Orcs.
And they were one of those ones as well that look so nice, but must be an absolute bitch to rank up.
Oh yeah, that's why they're ranked up like that. The goblins, they're actually impossible to move.
This Wrath of God comes down. Thankfully for me, kills the wrecking team, but also does a number on all of my units. Just it does enough to hit all 3 of my scoring units, doing 5 to the Minotaurs in the middle and 5 to the Minotaurs on the side. So yeah, absolute not happy about that. Again, absolutely wrecked by his range.
Yeah.
Over here, he charges into me.
Okay. Bold.
And moves around with his other trolls on the side. Otherwise, he's just kind of holding the center. He's just, he's got the range damage. And yeah, he's happy just to sit and wait. Really.
That's fine. The Git launcher's doing a good job, so why not?
Yeah.
And Wrath of God. And Rain of Fire, by the looks of it.
He gets Rain of Fire off, and this was his roll. 6,
now I've seen the skull.
4.
Right.
He instantly dies. But he does do D3 plus 1, Strength 9, AP 4 hits to one of my units and everything within 3, which is all these 3 guys on the side. I'm just thankful he's dead.
Well, yeah.
That whole phase is over. But it was at this point, before he did that, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to get absolutely mullered by this guy. I just can't get close. I'm just going to get close. Yeah. And then he died, and I was like, right, I need to make up some lost time now. Doing 3 wounds, so half wounds to my Gortak, 1 to my Beast Giant, who is miffed at best, and 2 to my chariots at the back.
It looks like they're holding hands, twig to club.
It does.
As well. Very cute.
Bless.
I like it. Yeah.
My Minotaurs do lose 1, but completely destroy the trolls, have to overrun because they do flee and catch them, and they die. So I'm out of arc, which is nice, and maybe for a turn 5 or 6 charge into those Orcs.
Yeah.
The Git launcher
kills
another 6, does another 6 wounds to my guys. I end up fleeing, at which point I am decimated, so only my Soothsayer survives, and the whole unit get wiped out. This Git launcher has done, effectively, 23 wounds in 3 turns. Absolutely obliterating me.
Nice. Yeah.
And my Soothsayer has run and is not happy by the state of play of this battle.
No.
Onto my turn, and I make charges. The chariots needed a 6 and didn't quite get in. Otherwise, the Giant and the Gortek go in, and as you can see, they're sort of spreading the attacks a little bit. Obviously, if the chariots get in there, I think it's just game over straight away. Krugar gets into charges the Git launcher, who's done so much wounds to me, with a nice overrun into his Giant, and although he does have to escape the ruins that he's in for the DTs.
Yeah.
The other Wrath of God comes down and does more wounds to me, and I'm just getting absolutely even after the wizard's dead, I'm getting absolutely mullered. My opponent. But yeah, it was quite fun the way it's all happened, really. Over here, my Giant. Look how many 6s he rolled with his poison.
With poison,
it's just an absolute menace. I do get 1 wound taken on my Gortek, but I get that back through lethal strike. But yeah, he's angry right now.
Yeah, seething, I would say.
Yeah, you can see the wounds I did back to him though. So because he's steady, he's on the -2 and he holds. But I'm just deleting that unit pretty nicely.
Unless he deletes you first.
Yeah, with the thing. Krugar goes through, does the 2 remaining wounds on the git launcher and into the giant there, which I'm interested to see how that goes on.
Yeah.
His trolls charge my depleted chariots who flee. They don't want any part of that in the flank.
Nope.
They don't like getting charged. And his orcs need a really long charge to get in. I think it needs a 6 to get into the Minotaurs, but they make it. And that is a problem for my 3 Minotaurs, because even though I'll do some wounds to them, they will certainly do some wounds to me.
And they'll win combat res by a country mile. Yeah.
So, thankfully, my 3 guys with paired weapons, totaling 12 attacks, did about 13 wounds.
Good old
battle focus. They really showed some character there, and I end up on 1 wound left, and I think I hold.
No way.
Everything set in, because they've only done, say, 6 wounds to me.
Yeah.
I've done about sort of 13, 14 to him.
Great.
And that.
I mean, it's only going to be a temporary success. So.
yeah. But it might hold them up just long enough for my Minotaurs to come in the rear. The giant goes down, which is unfortunate, but the Gortak carries on and does about 10 wounds to him. And actually, after all said and done, with the general and BSB being so far away, they flee, and Glorious George lives up to his name, and
it's pretty glorious.
Tramples them down, as you can see, and putting them back in exactly the right order at the top as well.
Were they number coded for their positions?
As you say,
they would need to be
models. Yeah, lovely models. So, over here, and I do get a charge. It's in his flank, but I also get charged with Krugar. And all said and done, I do lose the guy in the front, but look how many wounds I've done to that unit. It's madness.
His general's in there, isn't he?
Yes. So, but I think they're actually on the, as we can see, the left side. So they're not getting too much in the way of attacking. Krugar was available because the giant fled. So the giant is currently fleeing right now after that initial charge.
Very nice.
The chase continues and the chariots run away yet again.
Run away!
And over here, I keep doing the wounds. I chase after them. I don't quite catch them, but it's my turn. I want to say my turn next. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. But what happens in the end is I go after them and kill them. Gortak. Glorious George goes into the beast giant to see what he can do there. I charge into these guys eventually, get them because they're shaken, and overrun into the trolls. The giant goes down because of the multiple wounds D3, just slice them up. George is actually better off for it, now only on 2 wounds as well.
Yeah.
And as you see right at the bottom, the Minotaurs go in and delete the trolls, which is the last picture of the thing.
That's done all right in the end, yeah.
What a battle.
It seemed to me like you were really slow in getting to him. Like he absolutely minced you with his magic and his shooting, and it seemed like you spent like 3 or 4 turns just moving a few inches. But that was probably just because there was so much going on with the shooting that you took more pictures.
Yeah,
and actually it was only across 1 or 2 turns. But
his wrecking team and Thaumaturgy Mage were really able to
slow me
down quite a lot, actually. So real kudos to him. Kudos to his list. His Git launcher was absolutely MVP, just brutal. Absolutely tearing me apart. But it was a really fun game, and we ended up doing quite well out of it. And this is not the picture. This is the wrong picture. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I get 3,000 points.
Nice.
I mop up everything. And he gets it was about 1,700 in the end.
Okay.
Because my
did you win the centre or not? Did no one really go for
this
it?
Is
the
this
Orcs
is
got
correct.
it, right?
We drew it in the end because my Minotaurs sort of made them flee on the right turn.
Yes.
So he was winning all the way through, and then on the last I drew it. I think
makes sense.
Yeah, we were discussing there might have been a point where I won, but I just said no, we'll draw it. It's too. I don't like going back and like going actually and things like that. So actually, but It was a lovely tournament. It was a lovely game. Thanks, John, for the game. Thanks, Ben, for the tournament. Really good atmosphere. There was a pub next door as well, literally next door. So at lunchtime and after all the battles were said and done,
All of
we
the
went
pub
in there.
goers came and played the game with you, right?
Yes.
That's what you're about to say? Yeah.
No, we went to the pub.
You went to them. Okay.
Yeah, so it was a really nice chat. About an hour and a half afterwards, we were all sort of sat there and chatting, and yeah, it was a really good atmosphere. I'm definitely gonna go again if I can. Only 16 players, so it did fill out, and I know that Matty and Paul were looking desperate to go, but couldn't get it in. So I think Ben might be looking to increase the numbers, which is great.
Great, that's good.
Definitely one to look out for. I think it's caused a bit of a stir in the Ninth Age sphere, as they say.
Why?
One dayers might be something people look out for a bit more. And
back in business. Okay.
Cool. Which is great for people perhaps with families or more responsibilities that can't quite do a weekend and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall I had a great time, and I'm definitely, if I can, gonna go again. Add it to the calendar in.
So
May.
I suppose this couldn't be ranked, right? Because it wasn't a 2-day tournament.
No, it is ranked, but it's you get minimized
3/5 of the points you would have got. Yeah. Okay.
So,
fair enough.
And with it being 3,000 points as well, I think you get a hit on that.
Yeah. Who won the tournament? Do you recall?
Yeah. So Cluzy retained his title with the Warriors.
Very good.
He had Warriors and no magic. Owen, as we seen in the last battle report, come third, and Ben actually came. It was very close to winning
at his own tournament. Brilliant. Good.
But yeah,
we like
did
that.
really
That's
well
okay.
with just a horrific Goblins list as well.
Okay.
So yeah, that was one to look out for. But yeah, overall really good fun. It was a great atmosphere throughout, and nothing but good things to say about Bloodbath.
Awesome. And I will do everything I can to get there next time, because it does sound like you had a great time. And,
it was fun.
Some new characters on the scene as well, which is nice to see. Awesome.
The 2 hours,
less
2 hours
regular
15 was tough though. That was
okay.
Even at my pace, I was just about making it.
You barely had time to roll your 6s before you needed to roll again.
Yeah, and that first game, we were genuinely chatting like it was a 2 hour 45. So that was tight. That was tight.
Good stuff. All right. Well, we'll look forward to the next time Bloodbath comes around, and onwards and upwards, or downwards or sideways, to the next event in the Ninth Age world, which I'm not sure what it is, because we're not really involved in ETC. Is there anything before that?
Yeah, for us it's not ETC, but
it's
obviously
summer holiday,
the ETC
isn't it?
is the main thing that's going on.
Yeah.
We might end up looking at and do some interviews or something like that, but otherwise it'll just be our regular content. We've got plenty of battles to come. Lots of people are hitting us up on the 100 Club stuff, so thank you so much for that. And yeah, hope you're enjoying the book reviews and the additional content that's coming out on the Sunday. I don't know when it's coming out. It might have already come out. If so, hope you enjoy it. If not,
hit us up.
Look forward to it, because it's a good one. In that case, do like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well if you do subscribe, because it means that you'll get all the notifications to get our latest videos.
Yeah, thank you as always for your support. It is muchly appreciated. Cool. All right, we'll see you in the next one, folks. How about them?
See you later.